Why, hello there! Welcome back, everybody, to Fusion's Adventure! So, we are going to be continuing our adventures in the general directions of, this way. Who knows what we will find this episode? Last few episodes haven't been super, revealing. But, you know, to be honest, I don't expect to find something every episode anymore. Just because we are getting out fairly far. So, you know, what can we do but continue on? I think I'm going to... Right now I'm in 1.12 territory. I just remembered I got to turn this stuff back on. There we go. Might be passing up goods. We would never know. Oh my goodness. The failure, the atrocities. I've decided that I'm going to try to just head for new territory. Meaning not where I'm at here on the map. Hey, look at there. We got something. What is that? Is it just an igloo? It's an igloo. It's got the bed above and then the chest down below. Let's set a bed here at the igloo and leave a treat. Why not? We haven't done that in a while. So we'll come over here and do that. Come here, igloo. It is time for us to set a bed before we continue our journey into the unknowns. Wow. Oh, well. Excuse me, Mr. Dirt. All right. What do I have? Well, I mean, obviously, banner. Haha. I could name something. Why not? We'll come here. We're going to name our boat Fusion09a's first dark oak boat, because it's not our first boat. We've had some others. We're going to stick it in the furnace. We're going to stick it up here so that it doesn't burn. All right, cool. Ha-ha! They will never know that I was there unless they have hacks on and they go, ha-ha, there's a banner. All right, let's eat. All right, well, that might be the highlight of today's video right there, what you just saw. Riveting content. Actually, I'm still enjoying this a lot, to be honest. You know, just that baby fox was just savaged a chicken. Poor chicken. What did it ever do to you? As I was about to say before that fox, that baby fox committed atrocities in front of my poor virgin eyes, I am enjoying this a lot. Just going out, heading out in the direction of the unknown and seeing what I can find. Right? I'm enjoying this. Even if I don't find like a base or anything like that in the 30-minute video time frame or whatever, just the fact that I'm just going out, traveling along, and maybe by chance I will come across something. Right? You just never know. We've actually found some really neat things on this journey. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, I definitely recommend starting from the beginning. Riveting, you know, entertainment there of episodes. Am I not running? Feels like I'm not running. My fingers are sore because I just got back from going shopping and stuff. You wouldn't think that would make my fingers sore, but um, so I need exercise, right? So I like to force myself to do stuff. So I walked all the way to the mall. So that's a 30-minute walk. It's not just a little short walk. A 30-minute walk through the city streets. Then got lunch. Did a little bit of shopping. Bought some cat foods, stuff like that. And then I walked home, carrying the cat foods. And I forgot to take my little shopping bag, the over-shoulder shopping bag. So I was carrying all the bags in my finger or my hands, and they are complaining right now. It's like, my goodness, I went out to exercise my legs, and now my fingers are falling apart. What's next? What else is going to feel sore and tired as you get older? And I'm not that old. My goodness, I'm not even 50 yet. Close. Very close. It's only a year away. But, 50 is the new 20. That's what I say. If you're getting up there, towards that's the new 20. That's the prime of the time, because by that period, you should be doing decently well, first of all, meaning you're not struggling with life and trying to survive and all that kind of stuff, because that's just no fun, right? Let's admit it. I'd say an ice age came through here and buried at least some of the stuff. Didn't quite bury everything. We got a lot of villages out here. Hi, creepers. Haha, you didn't blow up. You don't get to go to your next life. I swear that's what they do. Okay, now this is odd. We've got a wonderful biome here full of snow and spruce. And yet our village is savanna. I mean, obviously I could tell why, because of the... We have a 1.12 trail right here. So that's why. Nobody left any goods at this village. We did our loot check for hidden stash in village. What's the possibility, right? Evidently very low to none. All right, we got to get out of these trail areas. We've been kind of in this area where we've still got plenty of little trails going around. That's interesting. You can tell there was biome changes here too, because we've got the ice spikes, but then it looks like there was supposed to be some mountains here, because we've got these big stone pillars, that normally would not generate, so it's just combination of the different updates on the server creating changes in the biomes. Oh, let's not fall in the lava. Hey, we gotta test the movie theory, lava chicken, right? Supposedly. I don't think it works the way they showed it in the video, though, or in the movie, because they show him dropping lava on top of the chicken, and then the lava just staying there on top of the chicken. Now, I know they had the help of multiple people, and Mojang themselves to create the movie, and even individuals like Mumbo Jumbo submitted a lot of different things and worked with the director and the production team to create some of the contraptions and different things, which was really cool. That they used, some of the YouTube community for things like that. But at the same time, they get just messed up in certain areas, right? Like the lava chicken. And no, I'm not going to sing the song. Lava, lava chicken! I don't know the rest of it. And that's probably even wrong right there. Anyways, But it's like, okay, yes, you can cook a chicken with lava, but the most you can do is drop the chicken through the lava and get them out of the lava before they transform into feathers and roast chicken. Because once they transform, if they're still in the lava, as you very well know, well, you're not going to have a lava chicken. You're going to have nothing. All right. So, we gave away our boat. So we must chop wood, make a crafting table, and this time make ourselves a regular oak boat. I know. Boring, not exciting. What did I pick up that's... Oh, I had wood. I could have made a birch boat. Oh, it's the chicken. That's what it is. I picked up chicken, didn't I? The complications of making a boat. Didn't even have to chop the tree down. I had wood. You know what? I forgot a sign. Chopped tree for boat. Fusion09a. What is today? 08/17/25. That's a 09. That's not a 08. Oops. We're gonna have company here in a moment. I need to hurry up. 8. There we go. All right. Oh, our boat has been commandeered. Oh no. Listen. Oh my goodness. I need this boat. Oh my goodness. Listen. Go away. You. I've got a creeper. I'm gonna die. I tell you. All I want is my boat. Listen, you skeletons are... You're making me mad. Don't blow up my sign. I just put it there. Oh, darn it. I forget. I keep forgetting I don't have knockback or anything else on this sword. All right. We're out of here. Oh, dangerous spot. If anybody visits that location, I feel sorry for them. They're probably better prepared than I am. Hey, kitties, stay out of the plastic bags, I hear ya. Meow. They answered me. Meow. Mr. Dolphin? All right. Good. We need a wide area. Okay, we're approaching new territory. That's the color here we're going into. We need this wide area with no trails. Because what I'm hoping to find is that, and of course I can't check it because I'm not going into the nether, but what I'm hoping to find is that this will be like in the nether there's like another path, and someone has strategically hidden or they made a portal, came through and destroyed the portal on both sides and set up a stash. But at the moment, our problem is that we have too many overworld trails. I can't even get into a section here. And, you know, we're out past 200,000. Right? I think. Maybe. I actually can't remember how far out I am. I'd turn on my cords, but then you would see them. And I decided that at this point I'll keep the map. But I'll take my cords off because my videos are not recorded a month in advance. At most, they're a week in advance, which means that there's a very high possibility that someone may come along and find me And while they may be friendly and just give me stuff, which I appreciate but I don't need, I mean, I have 4 accounts on 2v2t. 2 of them are proxies that are set up at different places. And one of them is this one, of course, and then one of them is my main account. And so if you're watching, you know, the other videos on my channel, you can see that I have a base. I have all kinds of gear and supplies and stuff like that that has been accumulated over time. And, you know, I've built bases, lost bases, you name it, all that good stuff. So I don't have to have stuff. This account, of course, is poor. That's because of a choice. I mean, I could do an airdrop and drop myself anything I need, but that's not the point. That's not what we're trying to accomplish, right? We're trying to accomplish going out and not taking handouts, looting stuff from bases and stuff. That's fine. I guess if someone gets in front of me somehow and sets up a little chest or whatever and I find it, then yeah, I'll claim that. I know one guy, I saw the video comment, and thank you very much. And sorry, I can't remember your name right now. It's not up in front of me. Commented that, hey, I left you some stuff at a chest. It might be worth going back. You know, and it was from an episode that was cats over a week ago. They're knocking things down. Nothing terrible, but they're just knocking things down that I haven't put away yet from shopping. And no, it's not food. But anyways, he left me the chest, and the video was recorded over a week ago, and it's like, well, that's like probably 50, 60,000 blocks behind me or so. And sure, I could probably pop on my elytra and use every rocket I have to get back there, or I could travel back there on foot, you know, and spend 6, 7, 8, 10 hours, you know, traveling by foot to get back there. I appreciate it. Someone's going to find it, and they'll be very thankful. So thank you for your donation to whoever finds it in the future. I really appreciate the effort. And I got to sneeze. And I know, I just kept moving. I didn't even cover my mouth to muffle the sound. I did turn away from the microphone, but and no, I haven't fixed that yet. I know. I have played it. Okay, well, that was bad timing. I got in the boat, and I immediately have to get out of the boat. Okay, I'm kind of in new territory here, but it's not wide enough. It's got to be a really wide swath with no path. No 1.12 or 1.19 trails. Now that would be something. Maybe at some point I could go through a trial dungeon on this character with the gear I have. I mean, my armor's fine, but I don't have a bunch of golden apples. Or enchanted golden apples. I've got one. And then I've got just regular old golden apples. And a sword that has nothing on it. I think it would be a little bit of a struggle, potentially, to do a trial dungeon. And I only have one token that I found. I haven't found any more tokens than one, so yeah. Not sure that would be the best choice. It would probably be entertaining, for sure. We have a confluence of 1.12 paths at this village, but there's no chests or anything. Well, the confluence is right here. The village is a little off center. There's been I went through a section a while back where there really wasn't a lot of trails, and there were nice large swaths of brand new unexplored. But recently It's like path after path after path after path after path. I mean, no, I can't pull up the big map. It shows chords. I was going to pull up the big map and show you, but it's not that if I show the chords, it's a bad thing. I mean, it's, you know, I just want to be able to give myself the ability to not be discovered, to stay ahead of you guys. I am sure that someone, if they're really interested, they might fly ahead in, you know, different directions in the general direction I've been traveling to try to find me. I mean, very rare that they might catch me online at the same time, but they could pop on and look up and see if what Fusion accounts are online at the time. I don't think anybody's tried to chat me. I honestly haven't paid attention to the chat. It's there. Aha! Wait a minute. Is this just... Oh, I think it's just a... I thought it was something, but I think it's just a ruined portal. Because there's one chest, and yeah, it's just a ruined portal. Well, you know, I got excited for a second. Couple seconds. Whee! I thought maybe if I go out this direction more, I could get out of this. It's like all these flows are going north-south. A lot of them are. Which kind of, you know, maybe peaked that, well, maybe it was just people that chose this path thinking it was a good distance away. And they're traveling north, flying, of course, probably on 1.12, because most of them are 1.19 trails or newer. And they're just flying along and looking for stuff. But I don't know. The floating ship. Filled with treasure. I doubt it, since there's not in a trail. Settle down, boat. Off into the ocean. All right, so nope, got another path immediately. Look, darn it! I want a big, nice, wide swath so I can potentially just randomly, as I'm traveling, come across a stash that someone's hidden out here. But someone, well, lots of people, have been doing a lot of traveling in this area. For what reasons? Who knows? They're all straight lines, so it's not like it's maybe a really old base and then there's lots of lines out of it where people have traveled looking for resources and stuff. I mean, that's always a possibility. But when it's just a bunch of straight lines, then it's probably base hunters that for some reason have decided that out here is the place they need to look, and lots of base hunters have just flown out in these chords. It's not like they're eventually converging or anything like that. It's just completely, you know, mainly north-south trails, a couple east-west trails, but mainly north-south where they're just flying along. So I think the highlight of the day was the igloo where I left my boat. And my battle trying to make a new boat Or trying to get in the new boat, this one here, when I first made it. I think that's about it. Nothing else to commemorate. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. We still got time. Miracles can happen. Go ahead, keep your fingers crossed. Everybody start chanting. Find a base. Find a base. Find a base. I found a village. How's that? Does that count? It's an old ruined village. It's not even a real village. Hi there, Vexy Kitty. You gonna join us? Maybe you'll bring good luck. Right? You gonna bring good luck? Just kind of going along the river path here a little bit. Enjoying the rain that lasts forever and ever on the server. Passing by the villager zombies. My diamond sword's not going to last much longer. It's below half health. How about that? It doesn't have mending or anything on it. It's the only thing I never did find was Silk Touch pick. Got the fortune ones. Multiple fortune ones. Silk Touch pick and an enchanted diamond sword or netherite sword. Either way. Or netherite gear for that matter, but I've got good diamond gear. That's good enough. My favorite biome is still the Mega Taiga. With the podzol and the coarse gravel and the stones, mossy cobblestone, and then the giant trees. Even though I still think the giant trees don't look so much like spruces and more like sort of redwood from a design perspective. Okay, for a moment, I was going to question that temple. But it's not the temple. It's that there is a ancient water village overlaid with the temple, making it look like that there's chests inside the temple just randomly laying about, which would be very odd if it was a base, because why would you just randomly spread chests out like that? But who knows? Maybe they thought if they did that, nobody would notice. It would look natural, but then it's good. No, that's not natural. That's just a biome change error caused by updates on the server. One of the few servers you can find things like that. Alright, coming into new territory. Please be a nice big swath where we see no trails on either side for a good distance, because that's what someone would be looking for. If they popped up out of the nether and they popped up right here, they'd say, oh, nope, not going to do it. There's a trail there. No, there's a trail there. They need to see all brand new chunks with no trails and visibility, and they might fly a 1,000 block circle around just to make sure there's no trails. Or they might not, and they might just stick with that little square and stay within, pretty much that square. I mean, obviously, probably 100 by 100 block area, and put it in a stash. That's what I would do. That's what a lot of people do. Trying to find said stash like that is a whole nother story. That's where things get complicated. Oops, I was going to stop there, but there's a creeper. Excuse me, creeper. Sorry. But welcome. Good luck on your next journey, your next life. Still got too many paths around here. Now we keep going. Eventually we're gonna get far enough away where we can get out of these paths. I'm sure that during this journey, especially nearer to spawn, I probably Is this one of the new versions? Do I have bones? I will in a moment. He's gonna go kill that skeleton. I mean, I kept saying that he didn't kill the skeleton. I wonder if the skeleton killed him. Guys, I'm trying to do something here. Do you mind? Alright. This is always the problem. My goodness. Now I saw him kill a pig over here. Needs to be daytime. Where'd he go? I mean, I know I could... Guys, give it a break. Oh my goodness. Ah! Now that I've got it selected, where is he? Is that him? How'd he get this far? That is him. Come back here. Oh my goodness. This is impossible. You frickin' mobs. Alright, come here, you. Nope. This is the highlight of my my existence. I mean, those things didn't drop any bones at all. Well, I don't see him anymore. So does that mean he's goners? God, the amount of mobs. He may have gotten blown up from the explosions. Which is unfortunate, if that's the case, because he was over here murdering sheep and stuff. And I mean, at first I thought maybe he was just the wet dog version, but it's just totally black with white eyes. Whoops, wrong one. Come here, internet. What are the variants? Yes, there is a black one. So that was the first variant I have seen on 2B2T. So they are here. So I need to go out and find, not on this, I need to take my main out and go out and find all of them. I need to find the rest of the cats too. I have all the cats in my base, except for the black cat, which I need to get from a swamp, but from a witch's hut. I don't know which variants are rare of the dogs. I'll have to look it up. With the cats, it's the black cat, because you can only get it from the witch's hut. I'm positive there's probably a rare dog. You know, right? Mojang would put that in place, I would think. That would make sense. Anyways, well, that was probably the highlight of our trip. Unfortunately, we didn't get him. We tried, and then he disappeared, so unfortunate. I know I have bone blocks, but I put them in an ender chest. Oh, I have an ender chest. I can get it out. So that's something we're going to have to look for. I mean, well, I don't know if I want it on this account. We've tried several dogs on this account, and you know what's happened. You know what? Stop it, boat. Oh, okay. It was worth checking, just because I saw all the mobs and everything right here in this section, and it's an explored section. I thought, maybe someone spent some time and put some stuff in the chests. But if there were stuff, it's not there now. All right, well, we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.